Close, but we are here. Good music, too. Good music. Boom. Dun, dun. Pop out. Doom, doom. Boom. Come here. We're going to move this to over here. I still have to post my shorts. I'm so behind today, but that's okay, because we're here. Oh, it's such a good song. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum.
There you go. She's all yours.
My bad, guys. My bad, gang. Uploading my shorts at Instagram automatically plays the short to make sure that it works. It's actually quite the handy feature. Okay, we're gonna run ads. Hey, Redstone, welcome in. Sorry that you're getting hit with ads right now. We're gonna run ads to get rid of those 3 minutes. We are a bit behind on our regular schedule, so I do apologize. Normally, I like to be live at 6:30 with no ads. Usually that means I go live like 5-6 minutes beforehand. But we're a little lacking on performance today. But that's okay. I've got a funny story, so that'll be quite enjoyable. And it'll be accompanied by a video to explain said story. And I know most of you probably aren't catching this because of ads, but that's okay. Okay, we're getting everything posted. Horts. No, we want shorts. Shorts fine. And shorts. There we go. Send that. Publish. Perfect. And we've got about 1 minute till we go live. My ad got sent early, so I'm Godo. Nice. Well, welcome in, Redstone. How you doing today on this fine Friday? So I'm good. Okay, I see. I didn't quite know what Godo meant, but I just rolled with it. Welcome in, Genesis Acosta. How's it going? Oh, caught me mid-yawn. Pardon me. We are going to be getting started in just a moment. I was coasting for a moment there. My brain was on autopilot. Holy shit. Okay, let me go grab the proper YouTube link so I can post it into the Discord when I do my announcement. Not the shorts one, but the regular one. Man, I've been bouncing around 720 subs on YouTube for so long. We're like plateauing so hard. Welcome in, Natasha. You sound like Lucifer. Interesting. Like the TV show? Maybe that's might just be because I'm not like putting any like, I don't know what the word is, emotion into the voice, into my voice, I guess. I don't know. But welcome in, welcome in. Hope y'all are doing well on the YouTube side. We got a couple different sides of the stream running. We got YouTube Shorts, YouTube Horizontal, and Twitch. So we were waiting for a Twitch ad to end, but we'll kind of be getting into things today. But I do... Give me a moment to send out an announcement into the Discord. One moment, apologies. Okay, send that out, publish that, done. Oh my gosh, usually I get all this done first. This is cool. Thank you, I appreciate that. Welcome in, Diddy guy, wild. Welcome in, Karen Humbler. Since this is tagged with LGBTQ friendly, does that imply the streams don't have tags aren't? I don't know. Perhaps. But welcome. So I know y'all over on the YouTube side have probably just seen that it's 9 souls and joined because it is 9 souls, or maybe you were just scrolling and this is what YouTube recommended to you. So welcome in, but just as a heads up, before we really get into things with 9 souls today, we played Deltarune last time on stream, or not last time, but a couple times ago. And we need to go back into Deltarune to do some interesting stuff, because if you go back in after you beat the chapter, then there's some secrets I hear. So we're going to be doing that a little bit. So just as a heads up, if you don't want any spoilers for Deltarune Chapter 4, come back in about 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, to see some 9 Souls gameplay. Welcome in, Zaid. Welcome in, Railer. How are y'all doing today on this fine Friday? Hope everybody's well. How are yous? I'm doing good. I had a fun Friday. I've got a fun little story from yesterday at work, and I rage baited my coworker by accident. I didn't mean to, but it just happened to happen. So there's that. I'll tell that story. It'll be kind of funny. Good afternoon. Yeah. Good, but melting. Why does 20 in Ireland feel hotter than 35 in Pakistan? I have no idea. Don't worry, YouTube chat. I timed out Karen Humbler for some mean things said there. So I'm raging on Ironheart. Like, what the fuck is this girl spitting about Stark? I saw that. You're talking about it in Nimby's server. Kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, Natasha. I hope it goes well. That's awesome. Birthdays are sweet. I do love a good birthday. Okay, let's jump into Deltarune. I kind of wanted Tomato Maple. I'm gonna message Tomato Maple right now, just because they're my Deltarune person. I go to Tomato for all my Deltarune stuff. Dun, dun, dun. What's up, Natasha? Okay, sorry. I had to message Tomato. Tomato is my Deltarune person. So I'm going to see if Tomato is going to join soon. If not, we'll probably start with 9 souls before they come back. Or, like, before they join. So, yeah. Let's jump to the big webcam. What's up? Here we go. You guys can see. Bro, remove the rainbow flag and man up. Alright. See you later. Lol. Shout out to Tomato. True. Okay. Can we play Roblox? Not right now. Not right now. I do have plans to play Roblox on stream with viewers in the future. We did that once before, and that was quite fun. But not right now. We're going to be getting into 9 souls. I think we'll do 9 souls before we... One sec here. There we go. Illegal to be rude. Keep that in mind, chat. This is a nice community. True. Talking about something more difficult. I'm so lost right now. I can't believe the writers of that show made Riri Williams' character say that. I feel like most people in universe, especially someone as like someone like her would be more would know more about Mr. Stark. Okay, Tomato says save it for Snowgrave's playthrough. So we'll just get into Nine Souls. I think that'll be fine. What is going on in the YouTube chat? Okay, we'll get started with Nine Souls then. Let me load that up. We can swap to the gaming scene. Because, yeah, Solar said save it for Snowgrave. When is Snowgrave? So I was thinking of doing Snowgrave when we have an announcement for when Chapter 5 comes out. Because I think it'd be fun to be, refreshed on Undertale. Deltarune, jeez. Have a refresh on Deltarune before getting into Chapter 5. So if we do Snowgrave and then we get into Chapter 5 and do the normal route, I think that'll work kind of well. Glon Dark Grave is wild. Shout out the homie Glon Dark. A lot of y'all don't know what that's even about, and that's fine. It's just a stupid inside joke. But anyways, we will get started here with Nine Souls. We won't be doing the Deltarune, so my apologies. You're waiting for Chapter 5 to do Snowgrave? I'm waiting for Chapter 5 to be announced so that we could play Snowgrave to get back into like the mindset of Deltarune is what I'm planning on. We may, if there's enough community outcry to play Deltarune Snowgrave beforehand, then we'll do that. Also, welcome in, Tomato. To anybody who's in here and I haven't said anything, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. My name's Fran Pan. I do a lot of variety for games, so I hope you enjoy your time here. Okay, I feel like we're missing something here. Yeah, okay, so we could just go down this way the whole time. Boom, 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 boom. That's done, and that's that main power system. Well, Nine Souls looks pretty hollow, like some kind of knight. Yeah, it's pretty similar, but it is quite fun. It's got an entirely different mechanic with parrying. That makes it quite interesting to actually like play. Whereas Hollow Knight was just a lot about mobility and stuff, which isn't anything bad, but it does play completely differently. Probably won't get an announcement for a few months. I feel like you're likely to be spoiled before then if you haven't been already. Okay. We could maybe jump in then and do Snowgrave in a bit. Listen, I'm totally fine with going back and playing more Deltarune because I'm loving Deltarune. I've been getting a ton of content on my feed for Deltarune. I just eat that shit up. It is amazing. So I'm okay with playing more Deltarune soon. I have no qualms with that. Okay, so we're missing a guard golem guy here. So we have to find him. Oh, we can almost one cycle. So, lads, have you heard about Crowsworn? Personally, I have not. What is that? I think somebody mentioned it because the name looks familiar, but I'm not recalling anything in particular. So Metroidvania is supposed to come out 2026. Because I remember somebody asked me about it last time I was streaming. And I was like, oh, is that the one where it's like Celeste mixed with Hollow Knight? And I think you said no. Inspired by Hollow Knight, Bloodborne, and Devil May Cry. Okay, yeah. So you definitely brought it up last stream. Oh, okay, wait. We're going to go down here. We're going to destroy that. So that shield is down. Ow. Ow. Take a hit from the booth. Okay, so he just recovered a bunch of internal damage. This is a tough fight. Oi! Oh shit. Oi! I was jumping. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Okay. We can beat him though. That was very close. Their goal on Kickstarter was 120 CAD, but they got 1.2 million. That's insane. Good for them. Good for them. I think I've only ever kickstarted a game like once. It was a game called Yooka-Laylee, and it was a platformer collectathon, kind of like Banjo-Kazooie. Super fun. My name's in the credits of that game. Ow. But we got our health back. Okay, so that shield's down. Should. Okay, let me read this here. Last announcement we got made it seem that Chapter 5 is only now beginning development. There's no telling how much time it'll take, but my assumption is that they'll put all efforts into getting Chapter 5 as fast as possible. Then we'll get the last two chapters together, which leaves us for a long time waiting for the finale, since it has only really begun development, also assuming the massive amount of content that will be baked in depending on your route and what you choose to do about the festival. I don't imagine it coming sooner rather than later. Chapter 5 will be huge, though. There's tons of things we're bound to see in it. So many typos. You're all good, I guess. My guess for Deltarune Chapter 5 is October. I'm saying December, dog. Turtle food! Buzzer, welcome in. No way, I'm your #1 fan on YouTube. I think it's just based on chat frequency. And you are just the one chatting the most on horizontal chat. Hit the booth. No way, dog. That sucks. What a combo. They should release it December 25th for funny. Yeah, it is my affiliate anniversary. That's so true. I was getting notifications about that. So if you guys want to celebrate me getting affiliate on Twitch, you guys should like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. How long was this in between chapter 2 and the new chapters? 3.5 years between 2 and 3 and 4. I see. Did you know beforehand this stream? The only thing that I really knew... Wow, we took so much damage there. The only thing that I really knew before this stream was that it was... Okay. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Sorry. I got a notification in Twitch when I loaded up the desktop stream manager. And that's basically how I knew. I didn't do any actual celebrating. I don't know. It's not a big thing for me. A big thing would be...
Put this on right now. I know it sounds strange, but you have to do it.
And it sounded so good. Holy shit. It sounded good. That's epic. Okay. Thank you, Cannoli, for the maid costume. A lot of you guys who are new to the channel will not see this. This used to be a mainstay of the channel because it was only 2,000 points to make me put on the maid costume. And I thought people would use it a lot less than they did because, I get it's funny to make me wear it, but after a period of time, it feels like it would get old. But we wore it pretty much every stream at one point for 2 weeks. So this is the first time I've worn it in I think like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. So this is pretty cool. It's fun. It's goofy. I'll go put it on right now. Ta-da! Why doesn't Fry do this more often? Because then it wouldn't be as special, you know? Here we are, maid outfit. Oh, fix my frill. It's a bit too short. There you go. So now we just wear this for the rest of the stream. Yo! Yeah. Thanks, Cannoli. Yeah, everybody say thank you, Cannoli. This doesn't happen often. This doesn't happen often. Ah! Oh, I didn't know I was that low. Shit. God, it took me like 3 months. Hilarious. See, this is good. It's good. It makes you save up. Now someone gives stretches. So I do have a stretch to redeem from No2, but I'm waiting till No2 gets here because it is No2's stretch, obviously. So I need to wait till No2 gets back to do that. Okay, or Zayd will redeem, get up and stretch. Okay. All right, that's hilarious. Well, congrats on the combo, everybody. Bend over and touch your toes is wild. Turn around. Do a twirl? Okay. There you guys go. Hope you're enjoying. Look how sweaty I am. Oh my god. Good boy. Shut up. Sounding like Cannoli. Cannoli, whenever they redeem a hydrate, I'd take a sip, and then they're like, good boy. Oh boy, I showed up at a good time. Joby, welcome in. You did, you did. There is your stretch. Good combo. Holy fuck, I'm so sweaty. It's so hot in here. Oh, that maid dress must stink. Shh. You guys probably like that. Freaking weirdos. Welcome, Toby. Welcome, Renab. Hope y'all are doing well on this fine Friday. You think that's bad? No. Oh, I could have kept my combo going. Nice. That was good. 100% polyester. Ooh. Firestorm ring. Okay, okay. So now we're getting these weapons. Interesting. Oh, this guy like dropped a chest? Yeah. Nice. You think that's bad? I had to spar a girl who literally strangled me, then rolled with the coach, who was so sweaty I couldn't get a good grip. Nice looking game. Yeah, this is Nine Souls. By the way, welcome in, Toby. It's pretty fun. It plays similar to Hollow Knight, but the main idea of this game is parrying. Nice. We're gonna get that next. Enhanced Blade. So the main idea is parrying, and you have chi points when you parry. It lets you do your talismans, which are the dash, where you kind of like dash through them and then like make it burst. So it's really, really cool. It's been a lot of fun. At first I didn't really like it because the difficulty curve, it starts pretty high. It feels weird. The first boss felt like they should have been a lot easier for being a first boss, because the second boss was so like piss baby easy. So it's really weird. Yeah, like that. Like for parrying, that is. And you got the charge attacks, you can break shields, stuff like that. Very fun. Very fun. So right now, we're good to move on, but I want to find this I want to find this last golem before we move on. There we go. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games, unlimited games but no games? I think I'd rather have unlimited games, but no games, because you'd have unlimited games, right? So there's that. Oh, okay. So I have a story. A lot of you guys will probably look at me with both your eyes, tell me shut up, it's not funny, but I think it's personally funny. I rage baited my coworker by accident. We were having a nice little conversation about Spider-Man, the first Tobey Maguire movie. So I don't know of those here who are familiar with... Okay, shut up, Buzzer. Nobody listened to Buzzer. Buzzer's just annoying. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the first Tobey Maguire movie, but in it, he scares like a guy in a warehouse, and the guy falls backwards through a window. And I told my coworker, I was like, oh, you know, he kind of like was the accidental cause of this guy's death. My coworker was like, no, that's stupid. Why would he be the accidental cause? I'll show you guys the clip. Let me get to a safe spot. Here. I'll show you guys the proper clip. We can all watch it together. I'll roll out the CRT for class. Yeah. Okay. Movie class, tenor reference. True. For a second, I thought you meant a clip of you rage baiting your coworker. I kind of wish I had that. So this is the first Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man Out for Revenge, 2002. Right? TV time. So he dons his costume that he made for wrestling. Let's just fast forward. The guy took Spider-Man's uncle's car. So he's chasing down his uncle's car. This guy's getting chased by the cops because he just killed a guy to steal his car. So the cops are after him. It's just a chase scene, yada, yada, yada. This guy crashes the car. Oh, by the way, this is kind of important for some context in this situation. He jumps on the roof of this car. So anybody can see that there's a guy wearing red, like, attacking this car. That's kind of important for later. Car crashes. The police arrive. The guy gets out and he runs into this, like, warehouse. I don't really know what it is. And now this guy's got a loaded gun and he's walking around in this abandoned warehouse. Skip forward a little bit. He starts hearing weird-ass noises and seeing things and starts shooting at shit. And Spider-Man's, like, literally stalking him. Oh, I forgot he does this. Okay, this makes my case even better. Boing. Guy pulls out a knife, tries to stab him. Slams him against the glass.
Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. What about my uncle? Did you give him a chance? Did you?
This is we don't care about this.
Thanks.
Sorry. Sorry.
See ya.
So he, like, breaks his wrist, and then the guy walks backwards and falls out of a window, and then dies. So, sorry, I forgot like how comic book cheesy this is. So, context of the situation, I was talking to my coworker. My coworker asked me if I was Spider-Man, would I kill somebody? Would I kill people? I was like, no, because if you're Spider-Man, you don't do that. You're Spider-Man, you have Spider-Man powers. You save the day, you wrap up the bad guys, you let the police handle it. But then I was like, but I feel like I would, like, my life would alter. Okay, that's definitely partially his fault, though. Like, Spider-Man's fault, you're saying, or the bad guy's fault? Because that's important. Because at this point in self-defense, he tripped over it himself. It's not like he pushed the guy. Spider-Man's, yeah. So that's the thing, is I told my coworker that Spider-Man is, like, indirectly responsible for this guy's death. Because my coworker was talking to me about killing people as Spider-Man. I brought up, like, if I was Spider-Man and accidentally killed someone in broad daylight while fighting goons, like, you don't know your own power, you punch someone's jaw off, right? And my coworker, the first way I phrased it, he was like, oh, like in the first one where he, like, it seems like he kills a guy or something like that. I can't remember fully what my coworker said, but that got us onto this situation. And I was like, well, yeah, Spider-Man, like, indirectly killed this guy. And he's like, no, he didn't. And I was like, dude, at first, from memory, the way I thought it happened was that Spider-Man, like, takes a step towards him and this guy steps backwards. But now knowing that Spider-Man breaks his wrist and this guy steps backwards, it's like, okay, Spider-Man's kind of directly responsible for this guy's death. Like, not obviously not the reason he died, but this guy probably would not have died if Spider-Man was not there, right? Spider-Man's on his car and everything, and that endangered him, but in the part, he did not lead to his death whatsoever. The guy was paranoid because he committed a crime. He was paranoid because someone landed on his hood, broke his windshield in one punch, and then was stalking him in this warehouse and kicking the shit out of him. And then when he was about to kill him, he gets his wrist broken. I'd probably take a couple steps back and be like, what the fuck are you? Already frantically running in a stolen car. I mean, true. That's why I said Spider-Man's indirectly responsible, because the actions that Spider-Man took still kind of led to this guy's death. I don't think the guy would have tripped out of the window had he been in the warehouse by himself, right? But then my coworker was like, he was getting livid. He was yelling. He's like, no, he's not. He's not responsible. And I was like, okay, chill out. Like, yeah, he kind of is, but chill out. And then we got on the topic of like in universe. I was like technically in universe, Peter Parker would probably get like tried and arrested for manslaughter or even second degree murder. And my coworker was like, no. And at first, when I had thought it was just like him stepping forward and the guy falling backwards out of the window and dying, I was like, yeah, probably. This is definitely like you'd get tried for second degree murder, because he like breaks his wrist, smashes his head through some windows, kicks him in the chest. Had he been in there himself, mere presence is not enough to make you the least bit responsible. I mean, fair. But with watching this clip, let's just try it. He didn't even step forward. He broke his wrist after a gun was pointed at his head. Yeah. In my hypothetical with my coworker, I was remembering it as like Spider-Man just takes a step forward, the guy takes a step back in fear. But now knowing that he breaks his wrist and then the guy steps backwards out of fear, trips, dies, I'm like, okay, that's even worse. I just thought it was funny because like I was trying to have a conversation with my coworker about it, and my coworker was livid. He was like screaming at me. He's like, he is not responsible. And it was crazy. I kind of wish I had filmed it so I could show you guys. But that's really mean. Fry, if a guy breaks your wrist, what would you do? I'd probably hold my wrist and like get away from that guy. And if he's in my face like that, I'd probably take a couple steps back. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like what the guy did in that situation, what the robber did, blame the fragility of the windows. I feel like what the reaction that the robber had there was a pretty natural reaction to a man stalking you, chasing you down, and then breaking your wrist, personally. But whatever. I just thought it was really funny because I was like, ouch. I was talking to my coworker and he was like screaming. Oops, middle of the day. Oops. I suck at the platforming part of this game. Anyways, back to 9 Souls. We can go to the boss. I want to find that last robot, but I don't know where he is. So maybe we just go to the boss for now. What did you say, Zaid? You said a lot there. But the way Spider-Man dealt with him is definitely part of what caused his death. And then I see. Okay. To be fair, he stole from his nice uncle. Not only did he steal from his nice uncle, he killed him. He shot and killed his uncle to steal the car. So Spider-Man was out for blood to begin with. But yeah, no shit or harm to my coworker. He's a very nice guy and means well. I just thought it was funny how our conversation got so heated over Spider-Man killing or not killing someone. Bastard, how are you so fast? What I mean is, you may be motivated, but you're still too impulsive, young man. You must do unto others as you would have them do unto you. When will this senseless cycle of vengeance end? Fry, I was that coworker. I'm with your coworker. Sick of your lecturing. Easy there. Did you know that I used to be just like you when I was younger? I made everything a debate and quarreled a lot with my father. As the saying goes, disregard the counsel of elders, and you will surely be at a loss. If an elder's deeds are not respect, then respect from youth he'd not expect. Quit using your age as an excuse. Okay, I have a quick question. Because I'm curious where some of you guys stand on this, because it seems like it's changing as the generations go on. Do you guys think... I guess it's a two-parter. Do you think people should earn your trust, or they already have your trust and they can only lose it. And then this, I guess the second follow-up would be, do you think you should respect your elders just because they are older than you? I don't think. Coworker's sister-in-law, third cousin, twice removed. Yeah, so there's those two. Because, like, personally, I'm a person who is, like, in the middle for the first one. Like, I think everybody's entitled to a bit of respect to start with. But I think you do have to earn a higher level of respect. Like, I won't go up to a complete random on the stranger on the street and respect them like I would my best friend of my entire life, right? Of course, nobody would. But I do think there is some inherent respect to have there for your fellow human being, until they show you that they can't have that respect, you know? They earn it. I've had my trust broken too many times. I respect people as much as they respect me. See, that one's like, I see people talk about that one a lot, but it's like, I come from an idea, and practice what you preach. I should uphold the standard more, but I do have the idea, that you should just be better to others. You shouldn't go down to their level, you know? If you suffer, that doesn't mean they have to. If they don't respect you, that means that doesn't mean that you don't have to respect them. Like, you can still be a good person. You don't have to go down to their level, you know? Welcome in, Alice Porter. Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, right? Like I'll respect you to a degree unless you show me that you can't hold that respect. But if you can, then I will respect you more, right? And same with trust, I guess, too. Like, trust and respect for this conversation are going hand in hand. And then the one for elders, right now, as I am, I think it's the same case. I don't necessarily respect elders because they're older and they've lived longer and they were born before me. I don't think that means that you're, you know, I have to give you the utmost respect just because you were born before me. Yeah, older people are wiser and they tend to know a lot, so it's good to talk to them and know what they know, or like learn what they know. But a lot of old people can be really fucking rude for no reason. So, like, and we've been seeing it more with social media becoming like a mainstay in everybody's lives. You get all these snippets of people's lives, and a lot of old people are just rude. It seems like a lot of people, as they get older, become ruder, because maybe like Buzzer says, they have less to lose and gain, you know? Everyone gets basic human decency. If you walk past someone, you greet them. If someone asks you directions, you give them. Just be a good person. IMO. Yeah. There's really a toxic pattern among older people with people who think respect is given. It enables a lot of really bad behavior. It's a really good thing that this generation is banned in this line of thinking. It breeds discussing people. Yeah, because if you just think you're entitled to someone's respect no matter what you do, then you'll just, you know, given an inch, take a mile type deal. You'll do what you can with whatever because you can get away with it. If someone starts acting like a dickhead, you don't have to deal with that. I feel like the respecting elders thing is more of a cultural thing. For sure. Like, it's a lot bigger in other cultures, but it always feels like it's there. It's a constant in every culture. It's just in some cultures a lot more than others, for sure. But like I'm white, I'm Canadian. Canadian culture, I guess. I don't know, not really. But like, there's still that like inherent, you know, be nice to your grandparents, respect your grandparents type deal. It's always there. It's not as hammered home for like every old person, every elder in our society here, but it's still kind of just like, it's a thing that's not said, but it's known, you know? It's a cultural thing, but it only reinforces inflated egos. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, okay. Because I was curious where you guys stand on that one. It's an interesting topic of debate. It's fun. It's fun to talk about stuff. If an elder's deeds are not respect, then respect from youth he need not expect. Quit using your age as an excuse. Ha! You silver-tongued fox. I also once saw the elderly as undergrounded and out of touch. They were always droning on about heritage, history, and whatnot. One day, my old father came to me with an antique music record. As he was leaving, the old man accidentally tripped on the doorstep. His frail body clung tightly to the record as he fell, as if it were more precious than his old life. I rushed to help him up, and that's when he said to me, "That was a close one. You almost missed out on listening to this." At that moment, I had an epiphany. I finally understood what they were so keen on protecting. It's, we are all shadows of our ancestors. 83%, just a bit more, just a tiny bit. You've been acting shifty since I got here. What are you doing back there? Have you been trying to buy time? Much like my father's old record, I also have an ancient artifact here I'd like to show you. 98, 99%. Educate yourself. That's how I got to this position. Okay, I was wondering if we're going to fight him. We're going to fight something else. We're going to fight the merchant's brother. Oh, shit. Spammo! What the flip? Welcome in. Someone's worthy of respect, they will never have to ask for it. Valid. Valid. If someone's treating you badly, you have the right to ask them not. True. Kind of assuming the ass is a decent person already because everything is nuanced. Yeah. What's up, Spammo? I saw you just loaded up Marvel Rivals. What you doing? Ask Spammo the question? Okay, sure. Spammo, you joined us at the end of a topic debate. We were talking about two questions. First one, do you think respect is earned or given? And secondly, do you think you should respect all elders simply because they are old? Spammo, do you think Spider-Man is a murderer? That one too. Wow. Cell Max. Activate. Oh shit, he's got a big axe. What do you do? Xingqian. Alright, tight, enclosed space, nowhere to run. Hit the booth. Xingtian, please! I have a family! A wife and kids! Okay, oh, he's healing. Okay. Oh! He tracked my ass! Okay, so when he's healing, we can... Ow, ow, ow! Get his ass. I have no heals. Get his ass. No! I thought he was gonna cycle back to the big axe slam. Guys, show him the clip. Spammo was that one coworker. I don't know what the vid is, but it's def AI generated. Oops, so close. Yeah. We'll get him. Now that I know how he works, I'm not gonna waste my resources so effortlessly. No, Spammo, we were just talking about in the first Tobey Maguire movie. He like kind of is the reason a guy falls off out of a building and dies. Oh, I was a bit early on that, hey? Oi. I don't have... Let's go! Tobey Maguire Spider-Man doesn't count, only because I'm in denial. It was a canon event, so it wasn't his fault. Guys, I had to kill the man who killed my uncle. It was a canon event. I'm not at fault. What do you guys think of the canon events that was introduced in Across the Spider-Verse? I think it's kind of a bogus reasoning to explain a couple things. My main reasoning is because there was a lot of Spider-Man seen in that movie that wouldn't let that shit happen. Specifically Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't know if you guys are big into Spider-Man, but I love Spider-Man. And I think having the Spectacular Spider-Man be the one to come out of the crowd and be like, listen, Miles, this shit, your dad's gotta die, dude. This shit's gotta happen. I think that is like a disservice to his character. Every Spider-Man murders someone shortly after becoming a hero, I think. I guess technically, like Gwen kills Peter as the Lizard. Well, kills Peter when Peter's the Lizard. Tobey Maguire killed that guy. Andrew Garfield doesn't kill anyone, does he? Same with Tom Holland. They don't kill any people after becoming Spider-Man. At least not that we know for Tom Holland, because in the movie he's been Spider-Man for a while at that point. Whereas Andrew Garfield, we don't see him kill anybody. I guess technically, Andrew Garfield gets Gwen's father killed. Okay, someone always dies because of Spider-Man. A father figure always dies, and then sometimes there's an extra person who always dies. It's hilarious. Andrew Garfield killed Gwen. Well, hold on. Wait, in real life? Or in the movie? Aunt May for Tom Holland, then, I guess. Yeah, I guess it would be Aunt May. Well, like, cause those are the canon events. But I'm saying that like Spider-Man's actions killed someone, cause that was. Also, I just realized something. What's that? Does that mean I'm Spider-Man? Cause I've done that. What? Okay. You finally arrived, my friend. I knew we'd meet again. Ordinary passengers shouldn't have access to this zone. Let's not fret over such trivialities. Take a look around you. Isn't it breathtaking? This vast sea of Solarian heritage, all stored within the boundless repository. An old man riding on a duster passed by just now. Did you see where he went? I know you're looking for Yan Lao, and I also know what you plan to do with him. I wanted to come down to the repository while it's still operational to see all the treasure with my own eyes. And persuade me not to destroy these antiques? Hardly. Most believe that by preserving antiques, their beauty can somehow be recreated, but I disagree. To take something here as an example, have you ever read The Parting Missive? My teacher forced me to memorize it. It was written by a tyrant from the ancient kingdom of Ji. Ji Tong. The writer's name is Ji Tong. As their last king, he was an ambitious sovereign and an outstanding calligrapher. As for him being a tyrant, that is just a matter of opinion. It was centuries ago when he tried to unite the 9 kingdoms of Penglai by force. In the end, he was defeated by Lear and his Fangshi guild. He wrote this missive just as Lear's forces began to storm his palace, and then after finishing it, he took his own life. The overflowing vitality behind his words can only be felt in the very moment he put those words to paper. He poured his sorrow and indignation into each and every brush stroke. That is something that future generations can neither emulate nor reproduce. That's just a romantic fantasy of ancient times. We can't even prove whether it was actually written by Ji Tong. Indeed. In my humble opinion, perhaps the parting missive need not be immortalized. Ancient relics are like fireworks in the night sky. Their value comes from a fleeting moment of splendor. Compared to that magnificent moment, why should we cling to eternal beauty? People find it hard to let go of certain things. Even if the end comes for us all, would it be so hard to just let go? I didn't know you were such a pessimist. Pessimist? Not at all. I don't speculate. I only speak of what is already known. The truth always lies in the hexagrams. Does this have to do with your supernatural powers of divination? If it's so accurate, why don't you tell me what will happen next? Gladly. These containers and treasures will eventually be buried. They will form the grave that will house Soul Yan Lao. Pardon me. Really, I don't really care how Yan Lao will meet his maker in the end. But if I catch you tipping him off, this will be our last conversation. Worry not. The matter has been settled, so I cannot interfere. Quit encouraging me to spoil the surprise. Go and verify it yourself, my friend. Farewell. Until next time. Interesting. Oh, and they just disappear. Lol. Jokes aside, though, I do actually feel like that was a growing moment for him, realizing how his rage led to someone dying, and I feel like it's probably an important part of Spider. Oh, 100%. That was like what a turning point in his life that was. I'm curious to go back and like watch the movie, and just see like the following scene, like what it is and how he acts in it, because if it's like an encounter with the Green Goblin or something, I'd be interested to see if maybe he holds back, and because of him holding back, people get hurt or something. I'm like, he doesn't fight the Green Goblin until he makes the suit, so it's not like that. But I'm curious. I need to go back and watch those movies, especially the first one, because that one's good, and it gets overshadowed by the second one. I just realized something. Genki plays Spider-Man 2 and Across the Spider-Verse, but Insomniac Spider-Man appears in the movie, so the video game's canonically an alternate universe. Oh yeah, every single Spider-Man is canon. Even like fan-made creations are canonically an alternate universe. Like, I think that was confirmed before the second movie came out, just as a way to kind of like promote the movie. But yeah, everything in the movie is canon. Every Spider-Man ever is canon. That's the whole idea. What the fuck happened over here? Time to make another OC for chat now, I guess. Frying Spider. Chat, I'm so far behind. For some reason, I'm having internet issues today. Oh, shit. Twitch with delay it sounds wild. As long as they follow the canon events, because apparently there are things that have to happen to every Spider-Man. Glondarks, man. Okay, I wanted to discuss that. Do you guys like the canon events, or do you dislike them? Because I don't like them. I think it's kind of bogus, goofy, stupid. Ooh, okay. It looks like we have to come back here when we have enough seals, because we have that seal and we have that seal. Maybe not. We'll see. But it looks like we have to travel left for now. Secret door. I think it makes sense to me that certain events must transpire to lead to a Spider-Man being born. Interesting. I don't think canon events are schmogus. I'm gonna do my own thing. That's the thing. I think they're definitely going to elaborate on that when Spider-Man 3 comes out in like 4 days, guys. Trust me, it'll come out soon. But I think they're going to like show in the third movie that canon events don't actually have to happen. And the reason that the canon was disrupted in Spider-Man... is it Spider-Man Mumbai? Or is it Spider-Man India? I can't remember. I feel really bad. But I think they're going to show that like the reason why his canon started to unravel is something else. Not because Miles interfered with the canon. 4 days. Gaster's a canon to every Spider-Verse. How so? There has to be a pattern. If all these universes are having similar things happen, there must be a pattern somehow. I mean, not really. I guess that one boils down to, like, do you believe that there are patterns in the universe for, like, a reason? And if so, like, how does that affect other universes and yada, yada, yada? I don't know. I don't think every Spider-Man has to have a loss. Maybe every good Spider-Man does, because there's other Spider-Mans who have been shown in other comic storylines that aren't good. Some of them are, in fact, evil, and Uncle Ben is still alive and around. And, like, the main one that I'm thinking of is there's a Spider-Man, I forget his name, like what they call him, not fucking Peter Parker, right? But there was a Spider-Man, and his whole shtick was, like, Spider-Man would come to his universe somehow by accident. It turns out he was, like, bringing them there, and then he saves them and helps them, and he's like, we'll get you home. And then he actually absorbs, like, the life energy out of them, and Uncle Ben helps him do it. It could be an important part of their experience that leads to them continuing their career. I'm not Spider-Man, so I don't know how important that trauma is. True. Okay, somebody get bit by a spider and then have, like, a family member die, and then, like, let me know if that makes you want to, like, be Spider-Man more or less, you know? Just like, have my people talk to your people. Curses. That brat actually destroyed Jingtian. That was an ancient weapon handed down through generations in the Ji family. A priceless relic that I can't possibly compensate for. If the council pursued an investigation, it would be the end of me. Curses, curses. I can't just sit and wait to die. Look at how panicked he is there. Okay, so this seems like it'll be like the actual fight. Oh, he's talking to the council? No, making a rocket? You just wait and see. I'll show you what I made of. I'll make you taste my stew. Don't actually go get your family killed. Obviously, please. So we're still in the balance repository. Looks like we'll have to be going in a circle here. Oh. Have you guys seen the Teen Titans Go movie? What is the general consensus on that? Okay. So I feel like this is important somehow, but I don't really know how. Ow. Ow. Haven't seen it, but heard it's okay. I really like it. I think it's fucking hilarious. In the movie, Robin wants his own movie. He wants to be the hero really badly. So in the movie, they get rid of all the heroes. And that involves, like, getting rid of their traumatic events. Oh. Getting rid of the traumatic events that, like, changed their life so much that they decided to become a hero. That movie's, like, 12 years old. I mean, yeah, but, like, kind of relevant to what we're talking about. Because Robin gets rid of Batman by, like, saving his parents. By the way, when the Pokemon cards show up in the stream, we could definitely go over the Pokemon cards in a bit. I do think I'm going to end stream a little bit earlier than today. We might go for 3 hours. But, oh, shit. We might go for, like, the normal 3 hours. It's just normally on the, Oh, I didn't even rest there. I just got it, lol. Normally on the Fridays, we tend to go a bit longer. But, we'll probably just go the 3 hours, maybe a bit shorter. I know I said that, like, 15 times, but, yeah. But I'll show off the cards at the end of the stream. Whoa, that was a trippy, Since I, like, parried it on the wall towards his direction, I was on the wall, but, like, opposite. It was weird. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to be in a short, I'm planning on doing a fun little short, but it'll be like a bigger short. So if anybody wants to be in a short, send, like, an audio recording of you saying Pluie in the Discord. Oh, perfect parries. Pluie, because I feel like you would find this fun. When I was doing Undertale and pretty, like, new into Undertale, people kept commenting about Pluie, and I was like, who the fuck is Pluie? So when we actually, like, find him in Deltarune, I'm like, Pluie. So I have a fun idea for a short centered around Pluie, but I need voices in the back of the short to be, like, whispering, like, Pluie, because there's a part in the short where I'm gonna be, like, thinking about Pluie and, like, reading comments about Pluie, and while I'm reading comments, people are gonna be like, I'm gonna hear the voices in my head. Schizo. Did I hear Undertale? Welcome in, Mystic. How's it going? Pluie lore goes deep. I mean, true. Oh. We got hacked. Hang on, let me see if my headset's working. Yeah, it's just if you guys want to be in it. I'm not in dire need. Like, I can record a bunch and just, like, pitch change them and stuff. Whatever. Also, just a heads up for those over on Twitch, we're going to be getting an ad in about 1 minute. So just a heads up. Oh dear, how did I miss? Enough, ye. Don't make me do this. You have a bright future ahead of you. Surrender now, and I will spare your life. I'm doing this for myself, not you. What did I do? I devoted my entire life to the preservation of our civilization. Do you know what I was doing while everyone else indulged in pleasure? Even now, with this disease-ridden body, I still guard the treasures in this vault with zeal and hope. Vault? You mean this useless, power-hungry warehouse? The space was designed to house energy generators. Who knows how many more we could have housed in New Kunlun. How dare you! The greatness of our civilization was accumulated over multiple millennia. What's the use of protecting a couple more people if we forget who we are? Our past is a mirror for understanding the present. We must pass on our legacy and, Do you think we're all blind? Most of the stuff here belongs to the rich and powerful. Allowing their private possessions on board was your ticket into New Kunlun. Ooh, you utter balderdash! You have no proof! It's time to reform and sweep away the corrupt. No. Everything needs to go. Even the glories of the past. Let's be real. You can act all sanctimonious, but you're just out for your own selfish survival. You insolent miscreant! I'll show you what happens when you disrespect your elders! Hang on, let me see if my headset working. I have to go meddle with my computer. Okay. Can I parry that, I wonder? I bet. Let's try. No, I don't think so. Okay, but my CPU isn't. Oh no, what's going on, Mystic? Oh, I see. I'm a fool. Oh, I just break it. Okay, take a boof. We're gonna heal. Hack. Boom, 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 boom. Parry this, you filthy casual. True. Okay, so different room. Ah, I see. Now we have to go through all these rooms while a bunch of shit is going on. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Oi! I'm a fool. Do I have to get him to destroy these? Okay, this one too. This is cool. I like this concept. Making him essentially like secure his own demise. Kind of fun. Not in real life. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we suck. Lol. We suck, guys. Me and you, as a collective. We all suck. Man, I'm getting so much money. Having the experience and the money bonus gain on is, like, really nice. Was fixing something else and I dropped my processor, breaking off some pins. Oh, that's atrocious. I'm so sorry to hear that. How much does it cost to get a new one? I'm liking the music too here. Oh, okay, so he's got my soul. Nice. I want that money. The current one that I had, 100 and something. Jeez. Oh. I'm so sorry to hear. Okay, so we kind of have to speed run through these areas. Was there something I missed in this area? I don't think so. Ah! Here, I think after this ad, or after this, like, section, I can show off my cards. The ding was kind of a nice little touch there. Shit. Ow. Okay, okay, we're kind of goated. I got the money for it and then some, but it sucks. No, that's very valid. I feel so bad for you. Forced to buy new PC parts is always the worst way to buy new PC parts. Well, I want that money. You know your boy's greedy. Calculated, true, true. This is actually a really cool section, though. I am quite enjoying it. Ouch. Oh, the money just falls to the bottom. That's actually really interesting. Bow, bow, bow. Ooh, and I'd have my own hero music too. It go bump, 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 boom. It would play every time that I entered a room, and I'd say my sweet and ominous catchphrase, crack an egg on it. That's from this Robin movie. Oi! Ow! Okay, I'm gonna double heal just to be safe. That was a lot of damage. I feel like I might be missing some of these statues as we do it. I feel like I'm gonna get here and it's gonna be revealed that I got like... Oh, this is a different area. Okay, well, what's over to the right here? Oh, another door. Okay. Well, let's go up real quick and let's check out what's going on up here. Our boy! Okay, let's unlock this. Yeah, see, there's only 2 unlocked, so like we missed some stuff. Unless we have to go to a different area and then get more. Or I might have just missed them as we were going through. Maybe I'm just blind. Well, let's talk to our boy here. We meet again, Sir Yi. Pardon me, but have you seen my brother? He is a fierce fellow who shares my countenance? I did encounter another similar weapon, unfortunately. Pray, what transpired? Did he perform some uncouth deed? Allow me to apologize on his behalf, should any offense have been taken. I was forced to battle him. Things escalated quickly, so I wasn't exactly merciful. Oh ho, very good. His folly is such that even I, his younger brother, have no remedy. Perhaps he needs a gentleman like Sir Yi to enlighten him. Oh ho ho. I wasn't joking. His head has been completely pulverized. Don't hold that against me. Oh ho ho! Our structure differs from that of you Solarians. That injury is not of a deadly nature. Is that so? In any case, I would like to thank you for your righteous deeds. My brother may have escaped the boundless repository, but I possess other means of tracking him down. I plan to linger for a while before setting off. If Sir Yi has gin to barter with, do not hesitate to inquire. Fuck, this guy's so cool, I love him. Okay, let's purchase. We've got a lot of money we can kind of send his way. This seems to be all toxic stuff, so we can get some more stuff. So I'll buy the 2 cheaper ones for now, and then I can buy some of this stuff. Maybe I'll buy a computing unit. That gives us more jades. Sounds like a good idea. And maybe a jade or 2 while we're here. Health Thief Jade sounds kind of fun. I like that. Good use of our money. Let's talk to the boy. In this warehouse zone, there are a few containers that are aged and fragile. You must take care when moving around. I know, Those containers contain numerous treasures that will not withstand being trampled upon. I'll be careful. Last time, I inadvertently tore up a stack of ancient books due to my excessive strength. Oh, and never again. Last time? How many times have you been here? Oh, not many. I had just opened mine eye for the first time when I was last here. What do living beings call it? Matrix? No. Factory? No. Hometown. Oh, yes. My hometown. Interesting. So our boy's from here. Okay, so let's take this down. Because this looks like, yeah, it just goes back to here. So it goes to the other side of the Yangu Hall. Okay. But I kind of want to go through this door to see where it leads us first. I should have rested at the bonfire, the root, but that's okay. Okay, so this is the red one. Oh my god. What the fuck? Why is it so quick? Use your money on gotchas. Okay, we clearly can't get through this without doing something else. Okay, Nimbisk started playing it, and I downloaded it, but I haven't played it yet. There's that new horse girl gotcha game. I'm wondering if I should maybe play it. Uma Musumi. Okay, let's go this way and see what this is all about. We might run into Yan Lao. You wretched urchin, why won't you yield? But not to worry, I have plenty of weapons. I will defend this repository. I shall not fall here. You ungrateful, irreverent brat. If you won't listen to reason, I'll just have to beat it into you. This boss is the worst boss you will fight for the rest of the game, by the way. Oh, cool. System activated. Total downtime, 928 years. Debugging. Debugging completed. No anomalies detected. I haven't even been outside that long. Biosignal transfer complete. Authentication complete. Access granted to the Hunyun engineering system. Connected to the Sky Rending Claw. Interesting. Define worst. Welcome in. Natano J. Repis. I hope I said that correct. Is that the old man? Beginning sensitivity test. Claw deployment test. Claw swing test. It's kind of cool that they're showing us the moves he's going to do. Sky Rending Claw ready. I feel like that might have been the computer. That was a valiant effort. I'm sorry for butchering it. Oh, this is kind of cool. Yan Lao. Okay, so he's going to do slams. Okay. Oh. Ah, I'm dead. I'm just dead, right? I just die here. Not to worry, the butchering's inevitable. Intended. Even I find it amusing. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. I do apologize. But welcome in, welcome in. Hope you enjoy the time. We've been playing Nine Souls for the last couple streams. My first time I played it, I did not like this game in the slightest. But now I am loving it. Okay, I see. Oh, I dodged the wrong way. Oh, I dodged the wrong way again. Oh. Switching up his attacks. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. So they don't go full side to side. Oh, shit. Shit. Nice. Probably a second phase, though, if I had to really guesstimate. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's good, though. That's good. We got to second phase on the second try. That's good. It's a game that asks a lot of the player. Yeah, with that first boss fight, it was really tough for me. I just wasn't getting the way of the game down. But once we did that, we kind of cruised through the second boss. And we got a little lost in the factory and the warehouse, but it's going good so far. Oh. It kind of sucks if you... Oh. That hit me. Goated. Where's the parries? Oh, wait, we could just parry him there. You're so right. I don't know. He just seemed too big to parry. Like, I feel like if we parry, we're going to be in his hitbox still and just get hit again. At least amazing. I like this fight, but it's not even close to as good as the bosses that come afterwards. Arena is definitely one of the best in the games, though. Okay. I'm enjoying it so far. It's a cool and an interesting take on a fight like this. Okay, I was just gonna make a comment on how, like, this boss fight doesn't seem to have parries, but aw, I thought I was kind of out of the way there. Oh. Yeah, no, as general, enemies don't actually do contact damage because it interferes with the parry mechanics contact. Yeah, no, I just, less contact damage and more so just, like, he's such a big spinning top that I thought if I parry the startup, then by the time I get hit, or by the time my parry, like, cools down, I'll still be inside of his hitbox while he's swinging across the screen, and I'll get hit by that as well. That's mainly what I was thinking. So I was just like, oh, this is just gonna be like a slow, like brawly boss where you just have to like go through the motions. But once you told me I could parry, I don't know, we're just feeling a lot better. See, like, we're looking good. Now I think hitboxes are deleted by your parries or something. I see. Nice. Chat, help. I don't know how to put the Plui recording to the Discord server. Send it in spam and memes. From what is that? I don't know what that means. Even with the parries, I think it's a single boss. This is the single boss that involves the most sword fighting. Okay. Oh, hack, of course. For what it's worth. Oh, okay, I see. I'm so bad with some of the internet lingo. Like, I always forget, for what it's worth, I always forget, today I learned, I think is, and some other ones. Defeat Yan Lao. You should respect your elders. Oh, shit. Oh, I just... I don't want to die. Oh, shit. He's dead. The Guan Yun, I think her name was. She didn't do this. Greater Tao fruit. When a Solarian dies after succumbing to Tian Hao, their body will produce a gorgeous flower. Unclear why this happens. Yes. Gives a large amount of skill points upon absorption. Slightly increases slash and talisman damage. Oh, we got 3. Let's fucking go. Okay, that's hype. Okay, so we should go get his soul. Yeah.
Like and subscribe to Frying Pan for more
That's so funny. I love how it didn't cut off for the maid outfit, but it did cut off for that. I'm so sorry. Sure, like and sub, guys. You fool. These are treasures our ancestors left for us. We mustn't lose a single scrap. Poor Yan Lao. Ugh. He looks so sad there. Why protect this junk if no one even cares about it anymore? And now, the knowledge you possess is a treasure to all Solarians. Can you make your TTS left scuffed? Dude, I don't know how. I don't know why it's so scuffed and why it's so scuffed so often. I don't know. It's like an alarm clock when I'm lurking, waking me up every time. You think it's bad? I desperately want that shit to work every time, and I have no idea why it don't work. I've looked on Reddit. TTS doesn't work. I don't know what to search up to get similar results for what's going on with mine, because mine's slow. It's like kind of bit crushed. It's laggy, and it cuts off before the last thing. You can send the world's longest TTS message. It'll read everything but that last 10%. You can send 2 sentences, and it won't read that last 10% every time. Thank you for the hydrate con, Mike. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I knew these old things were worth a fortune. So yeah, you think you want me to fix it? I would love to fix it. Everything has its purpose eventually. All right, what soul does he have? I knew the symbol. I meant, what does it represent? We kind of hit that shit. I've yet to miss a stream. Late for 2, but yet to miss a stream. Dude, you missed like 3 last week. Seal of Yan Lao. Soul Seal is the greatest symbol of power. Jia signifies legacy. Legacy, jeez. I see. Oh, incoming signal.
Psst. Can you hear me, young Master Yi? How could I miss the outrageous spectacle you've been performing all over New Kunlun?
Ji Quan, spare me the fake friendliness, you lunatic.
Your whole playing the hero thing is getting kind of stale. I'm surprised at how much you've been struggling. Yan Lao already had 1 foot in the grave, and Kumong was just a farmer. To think I had such high hopes for you. You weren't like this before. It makes for quite the cause of concern, to be honest.
What do you want?
Ah, I get it. You need to be stimulated. Centuries of peace have left you out of practice. Here's an idea. Why don't you drop by my place? Let's have an intimate duel. I've prepared gifts for you, no matter the outcome.
How can I be sure this isn't a trap?
I'll deactivate all the traps. Come alone. I'm not gonna let anyone spoil this rare opportunity. What's more, this is your chance to finally kill me. You're not gonna just let that slip away, are you? I've sent you my location, my dear hero. Please don't disappoint me again.
Silas, welcome in. What the hell did I just walk into? Cat feud. Okay, so let's head back, because if we head back, we can go do stuff. Yeah, Ji Quan. Yeah. So this man is a lunatic. Cool, I'm excited. He seems fun to voice. I don't know if that was a good one. Okay, now with this upgrade, let's get Enhanced Blade. Increased damage inflicted by all slash attacks, including the triple slash and the charge strike. Very nice. Ooh, increased talisman explosion damage is kind of nice. We could go for that next. Rah! Spooky Sunbun, welcome in. Hope you're doing well on this fine Friday. Popper Jade. Any Jinn experience absorbed by the enemy that killed you can be recovered using a talisman explosion. I kind of like that one. Swift Descent. Just kind of, even with increased imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back and inflict increased damage. Okay, I think we'll just slap that one on for now. Our whole thing is all of our jades are experience and money gain, just so I can like farm up money and experience and be kind of like leveled and have all the upgrades and shit, because that's always fun to have. So I dig it. You prefer to deal most of your damage with the sword. I mean, I like alternating. I really like the combat for this game because you do really alternate pretty fluidly between your sword and your talisman. I don't know. The sword currently feels a little bit more... what's the word? Not like precise or anything, but just like feels fun to use, better to use. I like to use it. Okay, so we got that one. I think we have to go back through the rooms to go look for the other two that we missed on the way. Because it seems like I missed it. Sword's great, yeah. I kind of want to just have everything at some point. Because I know, I had one of my chatters telling me, they were like, oh, we can't go in that way. They were like, I had a, what's it called? Internal damage build. And I don't really know too much about that, but I think it'd be fun to try and build. But like, I don't know. I feel like you just kind of build everything, right? I personally feel like the upgrades available in this game reward you for picking a favorite damage type and using that primarily as support for that one. Oh, using the others. Okay, I see what you're saying. Is it uncommon to be like maxed out on the skills, would you say? So this is the first room. We have the healing pot there. We have the door, and then we have the toad, which we already got that one. So I think we are missing two more. You can switch between your favorite type within one combat. You favor one. Yeah, like I guess I would favor the sword, if anything. Oh, I see. Oh, whoops. Totally missed that. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I like both the talisman and the sword. I think like they just complement each other well, so I think using them is very fun. And this is the right way to go. I think I managed to hit close to max skill tree upgrades by the end of the game, but I don't remember exactly. Okay, that is another reason why I have the shit equipped to like max out my skills, because I'd like to have the skill tree maxed if I could. How the fuck do I get up there? Can I? What the fuck? How do I get up here? Ow. Probably that way, though. Not as such, I certainly did, but certain upgrades are options that you can switch between rather than things you can have all of. I see, I see. Probably like this stuff, like the water flow for the spells and stuff. I just saw this sword upgrade, and I kind of went for that. Dude, how was I supposed to see this when I was being chased by a crazed gunman, you know? Ow. Probably wasn't supposed to. If you don't run Cultivation Jade extensively, then you'll have to grind to hit 30, but if you do run Cultivation Jade, then it's fairly straightforward. Okay. Let's see. Can I take a look? Whoops. Can I take a look what Jades I'm running right now? Yeah. So I've got Avarice and Cultivation, yeah. Because we've got like 20 skills. Always prep to die to basic platforming obstacles. Hey, it's tough, okay? No, I just like, when your toes are on the edge of something, you like, I hit my toes on like the edges of like these platforms that just instantly deal damage to you and like reset you to the room. Same with these lasers. Whoops. But yeah, stuff like the spell styles are big things. I feel like the spell styles really encourage the behavior I was talking about. Cool. I'm very interested to see, because we are close to like unlocking two. Yeah, right here. So I'm kind of torn between which ones I want to go for. I like full control's kind of fun, but like I don't know. I always am just trying to use all of the chi to get the big boom for the talisman. And then with water flow, like it's kind of cool. It automatically detonates, but it only consumes 2 key charges. But it converts all internal damage into direct damage. And then I don't know if the 2 key charges would be as strong as using 3. So I kind of like just using 3 like normal and having the pause before I like hit. I don't know. That's just me. Yapping to say nothing. I'm saying a lot, but I'm talking a lot, but I'm saying nothing, you know? Look at those bee hops. Okay, let's see what this is all about. That was kind of sick. Is this like a warp to the other side of a map or something? Okay, no. Oh, this is the vault. Oh my god. Life is good. The chi swipe jade. Increase chi charge capacity by 1. After executing a precise parry, gain 2. Take some internal damage. Oh, interesting. 1 must take damage to inflict damage. That's cool. That's fun. Once you have the enhanced version of each spell style, I feel like they have very clear concepts going on for what you use as your primary damage type. Yeah, okay. Full control is my favorite talisman style, but I started enjoying water flow a lot more once I forced myself to do a sword build. Okay. I guess, yeah. The whole benefit would be like you use your talisman as a dash, and then you can continue to fight while the talisman explodes. I kind of like that, Zaid. I'll go for that next then. Fang Clan's clothing, goods and other belongings totaling 400 boxes have been received. Please handle them promptly and store them properly. No can do. The treasury is currently full. Yanlao's orders are absolute. Get rid of some of these other artifacts if you have to. Once that's done, strike this message from the record. Scroll contains the transcripts of conversations between vault workers. Okay, cool. Enhanced full control feels like it's very focused on using talisman as your main damage, while enhanced water flow is optimized for supporting the sword. Okay, we'll go for that then, because I do like using the sword. Personally, if I could use it, I'd just use the fucking bow, because the bow is busted. The bow is so good. Enhanced chi blast is just unfairly busted. Was that the jade I just picked up? I think so, right? Oh no, that's chi swipe jade. Enhanced, right here. Obtain 1 azure sand after detonating a 3 charge. Oh, see, that's kind of nice. Bow stuff? Yeah, I just really like the bow. The bow's so much fun. All right, lock up that vault. Let's just rest here just to have full health before we head back. Enhanced chi blast is the bow support option, as you can see. Yeah, I like that though. That's cool. Because I usually will try and store up for 3 before I use it anyways. That's just what I prefer to do, so. Okay, so we could head to the factory now, it seems. We can also head back to the pavilion. I think I'll head back to the pavilion and get some upgrades, talk to Schwan and the homies, and then we can head back. But let's just kind of get this completion on the map, because I do like having a nice, clean, and clear map. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. We're still missing something here, but I can't remember. Same with over here. We're still missing like... Or sorry, up here. We're still missing a robot and some other items. But I feel like we might have to come back for some of that stuff. Enhanced water flow is the sword support option since it lets you get payoffs from your chi and from internal damage without taking up time you could be using to focus on your sword. See, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty nifty. I'm glad I have y'all around to give me advice like that, because I probably would not have connected the dots like that, at least not yet. Enhanced full control is all about maximizing the talisman itself. Cool. Okay. Because it does so much damage. Does it do a lot of damage? Or is it just like, because, you know? Okay, we'll talk to the homie. Kwafu. I don't know how to pronounce his name still. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's over by the tree that Schwan planted. Oh, they're chatting right here. And let's see this tree. Okay, still growing. So let's talk to the boys here.
Hey kid, are those bubble milk tea flavored rehydration rations?
Yeah, Yi gave them to me and told me to add hot water to make it sweet.
Make it sweet! Oh, you ignorant child! Untold numbers of Solarians needed at least 1 cup a day, relying on the sugar in these drinks to nourish their withering souls.
Do you need one every day, Uncle Chubby? No, he quit a long time ago.
Oh, this travel mug is filled with a drink that only looks like bubble tea. It's been centuries since I last had some real tapioca bubbles. This is probably my greatest regret. If I'm going to die anyways, why not make it a sweeter ordeal?
Because you'll get stuck going up the stairway to heaven.
Well, that doesn't matter now. I'll have you know that I tore through half of New Kunlun without finding a single pack of these. And now you're just going to let a monkey swallow what might be the last pack? This is a disgrace!
If you like it so much, I wouldn't mind.
Oh no, that won't do. I'm an adult. I don't steal snacks from children.
It's okay. I probably wouldn't know how to eat it right anyway.
No, Yi gave it to you. I really shouldn't.
Okay, then I guess I'll
But if you insist, I will humbly accept your offer.
Here you go. That's funny. Enhanced full controls base damage a little on 300 compared to the sword 20 combo, which by base the sword combo, pardon me, which by base does 20 20 40. That's insane. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I can see why that's used. Okay, so we've got 4 now, so let's give Shenong multiple things here. I think we actually gave him one prior, so then this will be an upgrade, and then 2 more will be an upgrade, then we'll be sitting on one.
What is this? It doesn't taste like anything.
This ore is a folk remedy from my hometown. Some people mix it with their wine or tea. It was sold by lots of vendors, who advertised it as a sleeping aid for children. Both with the Revelant skills and all the Tau fruits do double their base damage. Still, 40, 40, 80 compared to 600?
Ugh.
How nostalgic. We used to have some at home. I eventually learned about its poisonous properties, but my parents were adamant.
Ugh.
Mom kept telling me how expensive it was and wouldn't throw it away. I almost ruined our... Shenong? He's sleeping like a baby. It's a good thing I secretly threw that remedy away back then. That's funny. Can we talk to him again? Okay, so no, we've got to give him 2.
Oh.
You actually managed to eat it? To be clear, the 600 for a full 5 chi charges. You're not throwing it around willy-nilly. I mean, with how often you're parrying in this game, it seems like you might be throwing it around willy-nilly. Like if I had 5 chi charge slots on that last boss fight, I would have been able to kill that thing so fucking quick because he was doing so many attacks that I could parry. I just didn't realize it because I'm an idiot.
It's pretty good. The juices make my mouth feel tingly, but it's very flavorful. Why wouldn't you eat it?
Because we use this rare skin to make leather goods. We wouldn't waste it by eating it.
Phooey. By not eating it, you're just wasting good food. There isn't anything that can't be chewed on. Just people with weak jaws.
Okay. But as you get deeper into the game, parrying gets even more frequent, so 5 chi charges can get pretty easy to pull up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know, 5 seems pretty manageable.
Let's go, bottoms up. It's been a while since I met my match. The others in the village can't keep up. They won't even try. Bunch of cowards.
Good drinking buddies aren't easy to come by. Oh, I did have a couple of buddies back in my hometown.
Ugh. How's the alcohol there? We should go try it out one day.
If you were going from here to my house,
You could... Oh, there goes a drunkard.
okay. I like how he's like, you're a drunkard, you're talking nonsense. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Shenong is still like conspiracy theorist at this point. Maximum health increased, very nice. So we'll give him the other 2, and then we'll talk to him. We'll talk to everybody, and then we'll move on. I like talking to everybody. It's fun. We have weapons to give to Khufu as well. He just ate it without a second thought. You could smell it, right? I mean, I personally heavily favor full control, so I certainly think it's pretty good. It definitely sounds pretty good. I might do sword now and then like pivot to a full control build at some point, you know?
Something that's been fermented. The smell's not that bad.
Chat, join Frying Pan's Discord. Yeah. Natano, if you're interested, consider following, of course. And then you could also join the Discord if you're wanting to. Because we'll be playing this till we beat it. And I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we'll be playing it for the foreseeable future. But it's animal feed?
So what? If livestock can eat it, why can't I? Did you know that animal feed can sometimes taste better than the food we eat?
But no pressure. No pressure. It's just fun to chill and stream sometimes.
The snake kept biting people at the entrance to the village. I've been craving a bite of it ever since. Unexpected, but it has a pretty good texture. Also not as gamey as I imagined.
What if instead of 9 souls, it was 9 souls, and it was a feet fest? Knowing Steam, I feel like someone might have modded that so each character is a foot at some point.
What? Where's this stench?
That's all you. This is a scavenger. It eats garbage and feces. You're gonna stink for at least the next 3 days. All right, let's have another beer.
Don't try to hoodwink me. I'm not like the other idiots in the village. Whenever they see something they don't understand, they just think it's the work of gods or ghosts. They'll worship whatever and however the shaman tells them to. One day, I'm gonna overthrow that shaman, leave this village, and live like a free man.
Klondike, gamble all your pine bucks right now. I hate when they talk like this because then I can't actually read it fast enough half the time. Because I'm doing a voice and like trying to get into the character, and then it's just done. And I'm like, okay. Spooky, just so you're aware, the gamble points are not channel points. They're points through stream elements that are completely like useless. Just as a heads up. Okay, let's talk to Shenong.
You know your vault thing? The place where a bunch of boxes fly around? I pried a few open to take a peek, only to find some hard stones and useless metal blocks.
I know, I just want to gamble, goddammit. Fair. I was just making sure you knew. Those were rare resources we brought over from Penglai. Though I do agree that the repository houses a lot of worthless junk, like these clothes for nobles.
What's wrong with clothes? At least they keep you warm. If you had said so earlier, I would have opened a few more boxes.
Maybe he's going to be starting to dress a bit nicer. Okay, Schwan, what's up, big boy? So we got a couple things we can give him now. I thought we gave him the GM fertilizer last time. Let's give him that right now. Not enough points, my ass. I lost it all in the frying pan stream. Hey, the frying pan stream it's where you're either made or you die. Oh, by the way, for those who weren't here earlier, this is a maid dress stream because someone redeemed the channel point reward, so we got the maid dress on. Back to the game. Eee, what's that funky smelling thing you got there? Yeah, Cannoli did. I didn't know you were still here. I think lesser of you as a man for this, by the way. Fair enough. High key, I did not even notice. It's pretty hard to notice with that little camera. Like, I won't lie. I should get... Like, if I could use this camera as my main camera, or one of this quality, for my small picture, I totally would. But, like, I'm not going to spend $700 on a webcam when I'm a pretty small streamer, you know? So, eventually, we'll get there. This is GM fertilizer that helps crops grow bigger. Oh, hey, maid dress. Yeah. Didn't even notice. Yeah, like the camera, like I could point it down so you guys could see it better if you really wanted. But then it just makes me, at this point, if I turn the camera down like that, now I look like I have a huge forehead. Because you guys always make fun of me. Like, I look like I have a huge forehead right now. So if I just put it up a tiny bit, now I look normal. But then you guys can't see the maid dress. So it's like, what the fuck? What's the point of the maid dress? So it's more noticeable stream standing up with your camera face towards your rear. Listen, somebody already redeemed the get up and stretch, and then everybody said to turn around and touch your toes. So it's not new, okay? Can I have some? My tree hasn't been growing lately. Okay. Let's see. What the fuck? Not my fault. I'm not gonna turn around. My mom kind of thinks it's funny. I've worn this to conventions. Why is Hydrate still out of stock? Okay, let me look at Hydrate right now. It should have no limit. I don't know why it's out of stock for you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Can someone try redeeming Hydrate? Klondike, thank you. That's weird. I don't know why. See if the mods were either gremlins or angels on Pan's shoulder, we would all be demons. Yeah. I don't know why. That's so odd. You might have to like reload your page, Redstone. I'm not too sure. But this is the first time I've ever managed to grow something this successfully. Sure, then here you go. Be very careful with it, though. It's a potent mix of several different medicinal ingredients, so it should never be ingested. I got it. I'm not the type of person who tries things just to see what they taste like. But you are. Spider Mid, welcome in. How we doing today? How are you? Hope you're well. Never mind, Klondike was able to do it like 20 seconds after I tried. Yeah, I don't know why it's like limiting you though. It's weird. Poorly spelled Klondike. Wow, this thin stone looks so pretty. Are you going to decorate the pavilion with it? This is a record. It used to store music. It would be easier if I just let an abacus demonstrate. Oh, cool. It is a Deltarune joke, yeah. Abacus, put some fucking clothes on, dog. I need Szechuan sauce or whatever his name is, carnally. Schwan? That's a kid. Spider-Man, welcome in, though. How you been? What you been up to? I'm liking this. This is a jam. Check out our sponsor, water. Bro, if I got a sponsor, that'd be so cool. Wow, it sounds like there's people inside. And this voice, it sounds really unique. Like they have an egg stuck in their mouth. I know this song. It's Millennium Moment, released by Fengxia in year 2986 of the Turbulent Era. It's a song that had a huge influence during the Millennium of Inquiry. What is it about? A millennium moment? How long is that? Millennium Moment. Your chain still mattered. Millennium Moment. Your thoughts unfettered. Your thoughts unfeathered? Unfettered. Thoughts unfettered. It describes the vibrant clash of different ideas during that time. People were tired of the endless wars, so they kept thinking, trying to imagine a way out. For that reason, many films and shows were set in that beautiful era. If I remember correctly, this was also the theme of a best-selling movie. I loved that movie, and I definitely went to see it more than once. Grand Strategist's Day Off was actually a box office bomb on release. Rest assured, my lord, good taste isn't defined by the masses. True. What are you guys talking about? I've been real busy thinking about you, Frying, late at night, in the shower, etc., etc. You don't have to shower if you have a fan in a hot room. Just do jumping jacks while you're all sweaty. Let the fan blow away your sweat, and the sweat takes the dirt with it. Think I just got one-upped. Yeah. Spooky joined the Discord yesterday with a bang, and it's been pretty fun to see what they've been able to come up with so far. Y'all are hilarious. What time is it for you right now, Spider-Man? Isn't it like 4 a.m.? What are you holding in your hand, Yi? It's a Fusong amulet. It might have been left behind by miners who were illegally chipping away at the grottos. You can have it if you want it. It's usually worn around your neck. Bullied me. Good thing you're a nerd proof. Klondike, don't. So I have a no bullying policy in the Discord. Spooky joins the Discord and immediately starts rage baiting Klondike. And Klondike, you fell for it. They were talking nonsense and you fell for it. And I get it. We've talked about this before. but you fell for the rage bait. And it was kind of funny, but I had to put an end to it because I need to be a good example. I was not rage though. I was playing along. It didn't seem like it. It didn't seem like it. I've tucked myself into bed. Yes, it's close to 4 a.m. Had to say hello to my people before I snooze. Well, I appreciate that, Spider-Man. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining in if you have to go to bed. I hope you have a good weekend as well. Hope things go well for you. I was having fun. Okay. It didn't seem that way. That's all. So I'm just double checking. Okay, stop falling for the rage bait in chat as we're talking about it. Wow, it's heavy. And made of wood? People in the past used it for protection. It's just a silly superstition with no scientific basis. What's a superstition? It's blindly believing in something without any basis or proof. Take this amulet, for example. People thought that by carving the mark of Fusang into it, it would be endowed with divine powers, allowing its wearer to... This amulet has magic powers? I'm gonna wear it every day. I just told you. It's just a superstition, and that's just an ordinary piece of wood. If the mark had any effect, the scientists studying the primordial roots would have already discovered it. Let's put it this way. If you're promised something good, but in exchange you must loyally follow orders and not doubt anything, chances are that's a superstition. So then, our village ceremony was also a superstition? Now you get it. But without the ceremony, I wouldn't have been saved. I wouldn't have been able to live here with you, Yi. I guess something good did come out of it. Another one of your silly fallacies. But if that's what you really think, why would you bring it all the way here for me? I picked it up. Might as well use it. Or do you want to give it back? No, I was just joking. I'm keeping it. Geez, it's so uncomfortable wearing a headset with glasses. Yeah, I need to get like earbuds to use for most of the stream time. It's just having the headphones is kind of nice because I have the white noise playing, so I can hear myself pretty easily. Bro has no idea what falling looks like. I take what he says as a compliment now because he thinks I'm a coding prodigy. She, and you're still falling. That's the second time. Second time. Misgendered. You're cooked, kid. You're cooked. All right, let's give Xuan the Kunlun immortal portrait. I didn't even engage. I'm not saying you. Yeah, you like yeah. I'm just gonna leave it be. Step away. Want to see? It's a painting I found in an ancient temple. A painting? Sure. I know where we can hang it. It's cool. The more we give Xuan, the more our place gets decorated. Should I be looking at this person or this tree? I'm not sure, but that person is probably the Kunlun Immortal. The Kunlun Immortal? Do you know him? This is rage bait. Sorry about the gender thing about that, but to continue playing along, it's not following. Being the words rage and bait implies baiting someone to rage. I've done neither of those things. Shame this place only has like 2 brain cells. A redstone engineer has both. The more our place gets cluttered, that is. I guess. But with the clutter, it feels like a home. This is no longer a resting ground. It's a home, you know? But we'll see how that goes. It gets very cluttered. I'm excited. I was talking with chat last stream, and I don't know if anybody knows of any games like this, but I was like, what if we're giving Xuan all these things, and then Xuan is going to become like incredibly like versed in Solarian lifestyle and ends up turning on us and becomes like the final boss, and the more things we gave him is the stronger he becomes. And then I was like, that'd be really cool if there was a game like that where you help someone and the more you give them is directly responsible for how hard they are in the end. So I'm curious. I'd be curious to see if there's a game like that, if anybody knows of anything like that. Also, just as a heads up, ads are going to be starting in about 1 minute. For the new folk, I do like to explain. We unfortunately we run long ads. We run 3-minute ads here, but then with the 3-minute ads being over, we can stream for an entire hour uninterrupted by ads, and then as well For any newcomers to the stream, you guys probably noticed there's no pre-roll, so that means there's no ads when you join the stream. So I run 3 minutes of ads to give us a whole hour free, and then no pre-roll for any newcomers to the stream. It makes it more enjoyable and more friendly for anyone joining because they don't get hit with 30 seconds to a minute of ads when they first join, and then 30-second ads after 15 minutes type deal. So that's just kind of what we thought about. But the ads will be starting in about 5 seconds. Well, it says they'll start in about 5 seconds, but it usually takes another 30. Don't worry, I can faint for 2 to 3 minutes on will. K-Pan, good luck. I'm drifting to sleep. We're lurking. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, Rayler. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. Get some rest. It's damn early for you. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you next week. I had an ad when I joined today, but that's because I joined right when you sent ads. Yeah, exactly. Okay, but I'm going to... good night. You're headed out, Silas. Good night, Silas. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to run... the ads are going to run, so I'm going to put BRB on. I'm just going to run to the washroom. When I get back, Redstone Engineer, maybe we'll show off the Pokemon collection for you. So yeah, we'll be back. I'm back. Welcome back. Okay, let's see what I missed. Just you and me now. And myself closer to you. Fat rolls jiggling is insane. Minor spelling mistake. You lose. All right. Redstone Engineer, you still here? He's just a myth. He is said to have lived for thousands of years, attuning to the Tao in the forests of ancient Kunlun. I've never been one to believe in these made-up folktales, though. Even if the immortal's fake, the person who painted this is super talented. There was a time when the literati? Literati? I don't know. Fled to Kunlun Island, away from the fires of war. The artist might have been one of them. I think he might have actually met the immortal. That's so awesome. It's all just simple lines of ink, but why does it look so beautiful? Paintings during the millennium of inquiry all looked like that. If this is an original, it would be pretty valuable. Artists don't paint to make money. Not if you were to ask an antique dealer. True! If you enjoy making art, you do it for the passion, not for the value. But sometimes there's a pretty good buck in it. Literati is a term for those who are educated and interested in literature. I see, okay. You are? Okay, Redstone, do you want to see Pokemon now or near the end of stream? We'll stream for about another hour. We'll go to 9:30 like the usual. I'll give you the option. Oh no, Span, I meant good night as it's turning night soon. I hope you have a good night. I'm not going to sleep because I'm going to 24-hour stream after this stream. What the fuck, Silas? Why are you doing a 24-hour stream? Make sure you throw the promo in the Discord, though, so people can join, okay? All right, let's talk to Schwanchuan. I saw that old grandpa on Abacus's screen. That was amazing. How old is he? Not sure. Probably old enough to be my great-grandfather. Wait, Abacus wasn't supposed to show you that. I'm watching a 24-hour stream? Oh, I see. Now because my phone's running low? Okay, give me a second. I'll finish this conversation, and then we'll move on to cards, okay? I heard you talking about a repository. It sounds like a really important place. Did you find any legendary swords or cooking utensils there? No, I only picked up some rare metals and spare resources. It was just a bunch of antiques. Their age is the only reason why they're valuable. I can't redeem hydrate. Bag. I think being old is pretty remarkable. Makes me think of that girl living next door to us who choked on a fishbone and passed away so young. Takes lots of effort to keep something, or someone, or someone around for a long time. Jeez Louise, tripping up shit. Thank you for the hydrate, Silas. Okay, so let me get some music going here. Just as a heads up, and as like a prior notice, you probably won't be able to see the cards that well, so I'll kind of just show my main staples, maybe take them out of the binder and whatnot. But let me put on some actual music that's gonna be good, not Nine Souls ambiance. It sounds a little loud. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. We'll go through these cards kind of quick. If you guys don't care for the cards and are gonna head out now, feel free. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. But if you want to stick around, see some of my Pokemon cards, then we'll get back to the Nine Soul shenanigans and end it off for tonight. Undertale OST, but this sounds so much better for cards. If you're really aiming to be a big streamer, you tell the mods to ban anyone that leaves. No. You kind of got to do a lot to get banned here. I'm pretty nice. I'm a good guy. All right. So I have a binder We're going to get into the binder in a moment, but I'm going to show off some of my higher end or personal affinity for cards. This one's going to start us off. This is not a Pokemon, this is a Digimon, but it is the most expensive card that I have ever pulled. It is this guy. This is Alphamon. I'm sorry my camera doesn't focus. It won't be focusing. Just as as to start with, I'm sorry. But this is a ghost rare Alphamon. It's kind of hard to see. It was upon pull 900 USD. I'm Canadian. USD. I could have been a millionaire. But this was the most expensive card that I've ever pulled. Digimon card. I keep it with my higher end stuff. It's very fun. Congrats for having a baby. I was getting hungry anyways. What the fuck? Cat equals 9 lives. 9 souls equals 9 souls. I see. That's cute. It's also a reference to a Chinese myth. What's the myth? This next card. This one, pardon me, means a lot to me personally. When I was a dumb little idiot shithead kid, my friend gave me this card. And he attached to it the story that his uncle was an archaeologist, went to Egypt, and found this card in a pyramid. This is, of course, the Ancient Mew card that you get if you went to the Pokemon movie premiere. Not if you went to Egypt. It is beat to shit. It is in not a good condition in the slightest. Look at those corners. Horrendous. But, it is like a prized piece of my collection. This is priceless. I love this card. I've had it as long as I can remember. 3, 4. So that's Ancient Mew. Lol Mew, yeah. This one's simple. We're just going to go quick. This is just Ash's Pikachu from the Pokemon I Choose You movie premiere. It's still in its foiling. It's not bad. This is another good card that I pulled. This is the Shiny Mew gold card. It is from the 25th anniversary set, so it's not as expensive as the original, but it's one of the cards that I pulled. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. These next series of cards are pretty interesting. So this one is the Charmander from the Obsidian Fates ETB promo. So if you look closely, Charmander is on a windowsill looking at a Pidgey. Now there were 2 other cards for the Kanto starters printed with those same kind of Pidgeys in the cards. I'll show off the Squirtle first. Squirtle in a little pool spraying water at Pidgeys, and then a Bulbasaur sleeping on a windowsill with some Pidgeys nearby. So these are all kind of like a 3-piece. I got the Charmander myself. These other 2 I got from friends, so it's kind of like a fun little piece to have. It's got that friendship value to it. It's pretty nice. Do you have a War Turtle card? I mean, somewhere, but not in my binder, I don't think. This next one, me and my friends, I've always been a card person. I've always been into cards. Me and my friends, I got some of my friends into Pokemon, so we went and opened up some Japanese boxes, and I got this Typhlosion that is just gorgeous. It's in Japanese, but oh my god, is it ever beautiful. It just looks so nice. Maybe if I turn... I want to see if turning that off makes it a little bit better. No, now the card's not lit up. So yeah, this is just like a nice Typhlosion. It looks really clean. Now we're getting into cards that I was like thinking about grading. Use your phone's flash. I feel like that would be worse. So I've got this Roaring Moon alt art. It's just a simple one. It's a nice card though. I really like it. I pulled this one too. You always have a special attachment to the cards that you pull. This Pikachu's just cute. It's just like Dawn and Pikachu sleeping. Again, sorry for the poor quality, but it's a nice one. Pulled that one. This Lucario V-Star just looks nice. It's a good looking card. My friends opened so many of these promos. They have like 80 of these just sitting around. My friends got really into Pokemon, and some of them are like oil rig workers, so some of them had some like big money, and they would just spend. It was crazy. Some of them spent more money on cards in 3 months than I probably have in my whole life. Pan, one day you will have a video essay made about you and how you failed. Okay. Angle it so the light reflecting off your forehead illuminates the card. All right, whatever, man. These ones are personal favorites of mine. My first ever graded card was this that I bought at a convention. It's a Japanese Rapid Strike Deoxys. It's pretty simple, but I was like, Deoxys is kind of a cool Pokemon that nobody really talks about. So I bought a PSA 10 of him. And it was a cheap 10. I think it was like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. But that has led me down a path of collecting some of the nicer art of Deoxyses. So this is Deoxys VMAX, just gorgeous. And then also this one is Deoxys VMAX. Or sorry, this was V-Star. This is VMAX. It's very cute. He's got like a UFO kind of like abducting him. Really goes into the aspect of him being an alien. So very cute, very fun. I like Deoxys cards. I'm a collector of those now. How do you manage to meet someone who works at an oil rig? They usually do what's called shift work. So they'll work at the oil rig for a month or two, and then they'll like come back here. Sorry, technically not an oil rig, like out on the oceans that you're probably thinking of. But more so like an oil rig just like up north or something. What do they smell like? Okay, dog. Thank you for the hydrate, Redstone. I'll show you a little bit of this binder, but it's kind of hard to show off with the glare from the camera and stuff, so I'll show you some of my more favorites of the binder, and then we'll probably just get back to the game. So, starting with the first page. For any of you out there who are interested in getting into cards, the first page is the most important because it's like the flex page. So this is what we're working with. Get it? Got it? Good. I'll pull some of the cards out. So on the bottom row for this page, I have some really cool cards. It's the Evolutions, but it's all the alternate arts where they're with Blue or Gary, whatever you want to call them. That is Blue. That's not Gary. That's Blue. I don't care what you say. But there was 3 Evolutions printed with Blue, and I've got all 3 of them because I think they're fucking sweet. So I have those on the front page. I've got 2 cards here that I'm unfortunately might have to put later on in the book. I've got this Zekrom with N riding on top of it. And then I have this Reshiram that came out recently. N's Reshiram. So with this Zekrom and with this Reshiram, I was like, maybe I should start collecting Zekroms and Reshirams. And now they release Black Bolt and Fusion Flare or White Flare. And it's sets based entirely around black and white and those 2 Pokemon. So it makes it a little harder to collect cards. Let's jump around here. I really like this set. Gen 5, let's go, my fave. Yeah, Gen 5's pretty good. So this set's pretty cool. I bought this off of a friend. This is the Pokemon 151 set for Bulbasaur. So it's the alt art of Bulbasaur in the forest. Ivysaur looking into the lake. And then finally, Venusaur amongst the flowers. I just like those. I think they look good. Very colorful. Venusaur, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, that line is, I think, probably my favorite line in Pokemon. It's just a solid line. Mega Venusaur looks cool. Gigantamax Venusaur looks cool. The shiny. Simple, but effective. You know? I like those. I got some older cards. I have this Torterra level X from when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was out. And these were released as promos. So if you look in the bottom left, right there, there's a little star. You can't really see it, but it says promo. Very fun. Angle them downwards. We can see them better if you do. Okay. What's another good one that I like here? This Wailord that I pulled is kind of nice. My friends, when I pulled it, they were like, "Big Dick Wailord." Big Dick Wailord. He's just a big wiener floating in the water. Let's keep moving on. See if there's anything else here that I'm like, I need to show this off. Ooh, this one. Actually, these two. These two. So this I got off a buddy. Same buddy that I bought those Bulbasaurs from. This is an old-ass Typhlosion. Japanese. Super cool, super clean. Really like this card. Typhlosion, one of my favorites. This Cerule Edge is so fucking nice. So if you're a Pokemon collector, if you're someone who's getting into Pokemon cards and you want to collect, Japanese is a good way to go. Tend to be cheaper, and the foiling on the Japanese tends to be nicer. Now Pokemon as a market is really bad right now. Don't get into Pokemon right now if you don't want to. Or like if you want to get into Pokemon, but you want it to be in a healthier spot, don't get into Pokemon right now. Scalpers are terrible. Don't be a scalper. If you're a scalper, you'll get banned. If I find out you scalp. But yeah, this Cerule Edge in Japanese foiling is super gorgeous. My camera's really doing a disservice to a lot of these cards. So one day when I get a nicer camera or something, I'll have to show them off. Maybe if I go to a convention and meet some of you there, I'll bring the Pokemon. Oh, here's a, so originally I had a 4-page binder, and if you're a scalper, we will cut off your scalp. I didn't say that. I am not threatening violence, just so you know. I'll just ban you from my chat. To go with the evolutions, the Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, I also got this Eevee with Bill in the background. It's just cute. Originally, I had a 4-page binder, and I had this on the same page with those 3. We'll finish up in a moment here. You guys, this is probably my most damaged card I have in my collection, but it is a, like, old as fuck card. It is this old Ampharos. It's not that old, but for me it's old because I had it when I was a kid. But like, look at those corners, dog. Holy shit. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. I think that it's my most damaged card that I have. Any Nidoking fans out there? Look at this Nidoking. Yeah, Pokemon 151 Nidoking. Yeah. Barely even a card anymore. Just seeing if there's anything else that I'm like, I gotta show this shit off. This is one of the coolest parts of my collection. So, Ditto as a Pokemon, that a lot of you would know, Ditto as a Pokemon has the ability to transform and take the likeness of other Pokemon. Now, in Pokemon games, they just copy the sprite. But in Pokemon the anime, when a Ditto copies another Pokemon, the Ditto keeps its eyes. It's just got 2 little beady dot eyes. They released cards of Ditto where Ditto is mimicking Pokemon. That's not just one specific Ditto. That's just one specific Ditto, not all of them. Wait, really? Well, anyways, I have the original Kanto starters in Ditto Clay version. So I'll show these off one by one. So first off, we have the Squirtle Clay Ditto. Adorable. Love him. Secondly, we have the Clay Charmander. Clay Ditto Charmander. As you can see, their eyes are just beady dots. And finally, to round them off, the Clay Bulbasaur. Love it. Womp womp. So I eventually want to get, so this person, this artist, Yuka Mori, I believe, if I'm pronouncing that proper. Do they not have the artists on the old ones? Oh, they do. Yuka Mori. Yuka Mori has a whole series of card arts that they've done where they make in real life clay models of the Pokemon, put them in a scenery, and then take a picture. So that is a real clay model of a Bulbasaur Ditto in like a forest bed. And then they take a picture of it, and that's the card art. Very cool. They made, I think, 9 of these total, or 11, something like that. And I want to get all of them, the Ditto versions. I do want to get more cards of Yuka-Mori as well, because like just having like clay Pokemon art is really cool. And there's some really nice ones. There's some really, really nice ones. So that's one of my goals, is to just have a binder of Yuka-Mori cards, because I think that'd be fun. I'm a big card head, if you haven't caught on at this point. One sec, this Ditto is fucking broken. Okay, let's see real quick. Ooh, this page. This is my birds page. So it's Lugia and Ho-Oh. Also, for you brain rot heads out there, they literally have made a Mr. Beast card for for Lugia. If you're gonna tell me this isn't the Mr. Beast pose, your destiny. So yeah, they printed 2 versions, rainbow art and normal art. There's a Lugia card that I need. It's like $250 for one card. We'll buy that when we have streamer money. But I eventually want to put a bunch of really nice arts on this Ho-Oh Yugia page. I already have some matching ones in the middle cards for Ho-Oh and Lugia. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. What else is nice in here? I did get almost all the Pokemon Detective Pikachu cards, so you guys can have like the uncanny, realistic Detective Pikachu cards. They look fucking gross and ugly, but I went to the movie. And the guy there just had a box of Pokemon cards. Thank you for the hydrate. He had a box of Pokemon card packs to give out to moviegoers. And I went up and I was like, can I just like have a handful? And he's like, sure. So I just took a bunch of fucking cards. I have pictures of me with just these packs everywhere. Anyways, this last page I want to show off is my Charizard page. It's not anything glorious or anything cool, but I've got 4 Charizards, all of them a little bit older than the average Charizard card, which kind of cool. I used to have Detective Pikachu. Oh, I have a bunch. If you need one, I've got hundreds. Pan, what's up, Silas? But that's all that I'll show for now. Let's get back to 9 Souls. I hate it. This camera does a really big disservice. I would love for people to actually have the chance to sit down and go through my binder proper. Because that's, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun to look at nice binders. And I want to have a really nice binder because that's card games. But yeah, let's get back to gaming. Search up Sea Angel. Sit on Santa's lap and go through his book. And what the fuck? What is Sea Angel? Like the fish? Yeah, I've seen those before. They're pretty cool. Pretty chill. Alright. Back to the game. Let's go up here. Oh, I should turn the music off. It's good music, but it just does not fit the setting at all. Bottle the Detective Pikachu, throw it in space, it'll reach me in time. Cat. Sea Angels are a type of sea bunny. Cool, cool. I'm going to create a pipe vial. So the next one's 4K. We could buy that. I want to see if Kufu has anything for us to buy here. Sea bunnies are poisonous. I did know that. Oh, he's just going to yap to us right here.
What do you have there? Let me see. A thunderburst bomb? This banned Fangshi weapon hasn't been seen since the end of the war. If I reduce its size and adjust the explosion radius, it just might work.
What are you mumbling to yourself about?
Give me a moment, you'll understand soon.
I wish that there wasn't a confirmation box that defaulted to no for every single recycle. I know! That was my first complaint upon seeing that. I was like, oh, I can't just select all of them? Like, huh. I once had a pet bunny for 2 days. My dad cooked and ate him. No, I don't believe that. I gotta go for tonight. Phone's low. Sounds good, Redstone. I appreciate you for joining. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks so much for joining us. And have a good rest of the night.
Done. There, your new arrow, the Thunderburst arrow.
Ooh. Indonesian family? Oh, okay. It'd be fine if you could at least spam through them. Yeah. Arrows that incorporate the power of Thunderburst bombs. Upon striking an enemy, the arrows generate a series of explosive blasts, striking them down in an instant with thunderous force. Interesting. It's soundless. Being able to select a number to recycle would be better. 100% agree. So we can get a pipe upgrade, or we can get the Thunderbuster S, which takes Dark Steel. This takes a herb catalyst. So I'll take this. And that's all. Let's talk to the boy. Individually click, navigate to yes, click again, awful. Yeah.
I was on pretty good terms with Yan Lao, right?
Yeah. You were more adept at pleasing the elderly than I was.
Good. Since he won't be needing any of it, do you think I'll be able to pick up some stuff from the repository when all this blows over? Those antique machines look so lonely under those glass covers. I've always wanted to take them apart to study.
I'm sure you're aware that Yan Lao valued his collection more than his life. If angry, vengeful spirits don't bother you, be my guest.
Oh, curses. Don't say that. You know I hate ghosts.
Fun. All right, let's take a break to take a boof. Boof break. Boof break. Okay, let's go talk to this robot because he's fucking yapping to himself. What are you doing?
Not doing anything. Shanghai 9000. Just looking for something.
Really? For what? You can tell me. I might have seen it around somewhere.
Not important. Not Solarian's business.
Really? Okay. Just don't try anything funny behind my back. Abacus will immediately report you to me.
Oh no. Shanghai 9000 won't cause trouble.
I wonder if they refer to themselves as 9000 or 9K. I don't think they really specified. I think we have to talk to Shenong and then we'll be good to go. Yeah.
My special medicinal brews can have miraculous effects on fitness. Perfect for martial arts practitioners like you. Remember what I said? No poison, no brews.
Where would I find poison for you?
Don't think about it too hard. A lot of things in this world are poisonous.
Think he's just giving you DMT? Hey. Maximum health upgrade sounds good to me. I'll do whatever. LSP, MSP, MLP. Sure.
Only they won't be sitting out on the street. You'll need to explore more dangerous or secretive places.
Okay. Try my best to find some. But I can't gauge toxicity. Don't blame me if you accidentally poison yourself.
Ha! Rest assured the poisons I've taken exceeds the number of times you've spoken in your whole life.
That... I know he's just using that as an exaggeration, but imagine how many poisons that would be. Like 6 or 7. Anyways. I think we may... Like, we'll end stream soonish, but I'm just wondering if we want to do a raid beforehand. Aha, okay, so if I travel there... Actually, let's travel back via the pavilion because we can travel to the last route. And then using that, we can get to the factory a bit quicker. Because I think we did pretty much everything we can do here. We got a lot upgraded. We're a lot stronger. Status. Yeah, so we can change that. I want to try the Thunderbuster to just see what it kind of looks like. See how it is for damage. It might be strong. I wish you could switch the bow tips on the fly. So I want to go this way, right? No, I want to go up via the root node. Now you can bind buttons to do that. Oh, really? Okay. That's kind of nice. Because then if you play with the arrow one, you can like swap between your arrows, your arrowheads. Oh, right there on the D-pad. Lol. Lol. I actually hate the factory, dude. It's so fucking annoying. But... oh shit, he's just right here.
There he is. This isn't a dream, right? Seeing you in person again truly brings me joy. I was worried I might have scared you off.
Factory gets less annoying soonish. Okay. If it's a fight you want, let's get to it.
I like how you always cut to the chase. If you think about it, we're like two peas in a pod, aren't we? We both yearn for power and strength, and we both want to change the world on our own. We're also good at playing dirty.
Anyway, I hope you're ready to get your ass beat. Oh shit.
Take it easy. You don't have to put up an act in front of me. Taking on the world all on your own can't be easy. Carrying that weight must be taxing. But don't worry, you've got me.
Just start already. I won't lose to you.
Do I look like I care about winning or losing? You're missing the point, pal. You're a gooner either way.
When I flex, I feel my best. Okay, so there's that, and let's see this. All goon to you, Goner, not Goonerfy. I know, I was just making a joke. How are you doing, dear brother? Today I found hundreds of albums filled with our old holographic photos. Remember when we used to go hiking and go to the beach together as a family? When you got to a certain age, you would argue with mom and dad almost every other day. That's when there started to be fewer photos. The lab became your sanctuary, and I would occasionally sneak in to play. Parents brain rot incarnate? I'm not that bad, dog. There are worse people. How much longer, Yi? It's so noisy. Relax, I've already got the multi-dimensional coordinates of these routes. Now I just have to aggregate the reduced dimensions. What are you wearing, Pan? A maid dress? Remind me? Just a maid dress. How is that related to brain rot? This handcrafted matter converter and help from Lear's second theorem should be able to channel limitless energy into a vessel of my choice. In other words, this Azure Flyer will soon be ready to take off. Your bug looks pretty lifeless right now. How long is the cooldown on stretch? I think I made it like 30 minutes. Don't redeem another one, please. Stream's gonna be over soon. I must have gotten a critical value wrong. Perhaps I should connect this pipeline here. Do we want to raid anybody after stream today? Do you guys have anybody in mind to raid or anything like that? There. That's the rhizomatic energy from the roots. It means the energy's being gathered. Guys, they say rhizomatic, okay? I know about the Gooner shit, whatever. But that's rhizomatic. Are you talking about the chi? I see it in my dreams sometimes. Hey, stop talking nonsense. Don't underestimate my experiment. Attempting this alone is a challenge, even for most scholars of the Qiandao Council. Fire up the rhizomatic. Inkstar Super Mario Sunshine Speedrunner. It's pronounced with a long I. Like a rhizomatic. Inkstar's live. I should watch him after stream. Go for it. This charging method was recently proposed by an authority in Azure Sand research, but it hasn't been proven yet. She's really impressive, but too radical for the academics. They can't accept their old theories being overturned, so they're hesitant to acknowledge her work. She's visiting our village school next week to review the science fair. If I can prove her theory, I'll definitely stand out. Sounds pretty cool, but are you making a moth or a dragonfly? It's derived from the term rhizome, which is part of plant biology. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But it's kind of funny to say rhizomatic, because it's just so stupid. How should I know? It's the function that matters, not the form, right? It isn't, but all right. You don't know. Okay. I mean, you did find me from a Nine Souls reel, so you probably are a little plugged into the Nine Souls content. Unless you just got my shit out of like left field. Reference to the fact that this is all in universe drawn from the primordial roots. Yeah, okay. Form matters a lot. You want people to look at it, don't you? Okay. If it flies, then I add some skills. Maybe it'll resemble a butterfly. Left field, yeah. That's so funny. A butterfly? Butterflies are my favorite. Yeah? Then once the experiment's done, I'll make it into a pretty butterfly just for you. Yeah, I came here looking for Nine Souls content. Yeah, I assumed you did. What? You didn't really tell me earlier. Should I just call you Natano? I came here looking for Bud. I came here looking for booty. Man, booty. Sorry, that's a quote from a video. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Spooky Sunbun joined the Discord last night, and I was like, oh, how'd you find my stuff? And they're like, TikTok. I preferred to be called, is it pronounced not or nat? I like ya, and I want ya. Nat or not? The latter. Wait. On the first time I said it or the second time? I'm sorry. Because the first time I said not and then nat, and then the second time I said nat and then not. So, damn it, you just flipped it around. Yeah, okay. So if with that delay, you would say nat, right? Correct? It'd be like nat. Yeah, okay. Really? On one condition. You'll have to be my assistant. I need you to help me out and not distract me. No problem. That's awesome. I can't wait. How can I help? I'll cheer on. How about that? Man, I can't. I'm not ready for when she like turns out to be dead or like the bad guy or something. Me when I hit the booth too many times. Oh shit, he's got us chained up. Damn, he's torturing our shit.
Slept well, sweetheart? Did you not enjoy that electric shock? I must have targeted the wrong position. Let me adjust it.
4 minutes without the geek bar. Yeah, Kid Yi and his sister are so cute. Yeah.
Better now? This baby hasn't seen you since the Konghui affair. It's just been sitting here collecting dust. I was worried whether it'd even start, but it's as good as new, a tool worthy of the G Dynasty. Your body is quite fascinating. It can endure countless blows, yet it still registers the pain from each and every one.
I want to eat Kid Yi. What the fuck? You'll regret this. Kill me if you got the guts. You're just going to keep shooting. Yeah, you'll regret this. Kill me if you've got the guts.
Trying for a provocation, are you? Why don't you try taking some acting classes? If I kill you, who knows which root node you'll pop out of next. But I understand now. The source of your regeneration is in your heart, isn't it? I'm so jealous. You can withstand so much pain, yet never die. Death is no big deal. Oh, you might be missing the point here. It's not about the destination. It's all about the painful process. Those with great responsibility are granted hardships from heaven. One can only become a whole person after enduring mental and physical trials. You don't need to moan over this tiny bit of pain.
Torture me all you want.
Torture? No. I'm helping you see who you really are. You may deny it, but behind your self-righteous vengeance, you're more twisted and bloodthirsty than I am. Suffering will lead you to embrace this truth.
Pan, I hate when I play a game and change the game and I still feel like I'm playing the other game. What could this possibly mean?
Oh my, passed out already. Guess I'll have to continue on for tomorrow.
Okay. It means when you switch over from Elden Ring to Bloodborne and try to press triangle to react. Okay, Zayd got it and like valid as fuck. Okay, I get that.
Morning, sunshine. Still asleep? Good Solarians can't be sleepy heads. Here's some good news. We can't seem to reach Igong. A council meeting will have to be postponed. You and your mentor really like pulling off disappearing acts. Works for me, though. That gives me more time to play with you. Hey, are you sulking? Anyways, guess where I just visited? I took a stroll around the 95th livestock pen. The look of terror on those ape men faces was pure comedy. Life is fascinating, isn't it? Why would such a creature have such big brains for no good reason? 2 of these creatures seem to have slipped past me. What were their names again? Shedong and Shanshan? Don't you dare.
Thank you for the hydrate, Klondike. I tend to rebind my controls the same general idea no matter what I'm playing to avoid that issue. I have very specific ideas of what certain things should be bound to, and they're pretty unusual, but I stand by them. I mean, fair. You find the way you like to play. I usually just play with the default controls. I rarely change stuff. Unless, like, I play it, like... Unless it's a multiplayer game that I, like, rebind stuff for, like, efficiency's sake. Like Rocket League, I've played quite the few hours on that game, and I've changed some controls on that one. Wish I could play with you.
Oh, judging by your reaction, you must have squirreled them away along with that missing Kuofu. But don't you worry, I'm planning a reunion for you all very soon. Ah, never mind. The ape men need to be harvested as soon as possible. You bastard. What's wrong? What emotions are you feeling right now? Helplessness? Despair and rage, perhaps?
I'm making him sound way cooler than his voice actually is, which is kind of funny. Is that just Broly? Possibly. R1's always light, R2's always heavy. O is circle, dodge, L1 parry. Anything else is just wrong. That's a Broly voice. Broly does not really sound like that. Unless you meant his actual voice and not the one I'm giving him. Sorry. Yes, that is a Broly voice. Is it crazy to say I don't play too much video games? I mean, not really. My lord, where are you? I can't find your nymph. Abacus, help me find a way out. Abacus? You prison signal interfering. Damn it. Use your nymph to unlock. Be careful. Okay. Oh wow, we're really weak. Six minutes without the geek bar. Because I'm assuming we won't be able to jump that well. Okay, we can jump fine. Ooh. We have to hide. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Anyways, the prison fucking sucks. Have fun. Okay, cool. Well, we will be ending soon, so that's okay. At least I got this unhacked. Oh, coward. What do you mean? I usually stream 3 hours. This is nothing new. This is just the first time you've been here, okay? Oh fuck. Oh fud. A dog, dude. How do I beat this dog? Also, I kept dashing by accident while I was here, which does not end well. Oh, shit. Can he get me from down there? Doesn't really seem like it. Sorry. Are they gonna find me? Is he just locked onto my shit now? Yeah, sorry I like made that. That was a genuine like reaction out of fear. Now I got that big guy lurking around. Sometimes hiding works, but it doesn't feel totally consistent to me. Okay. Good to know. The big guy's there, dog. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Let's get on a good cycle, please. Come on! Also, now the guard is a significantly more annoying place. Because, you know, yeah. What? How do I beat this shit, dog? Why don't you just use a portal gun? Oh! Shit. Why didn't I think of that? Is he gonna walk back over here? I think he will, so I'm just gonna play patient here. Yeah, he did. I'm so low, dog. One more hit and I'm dead. You get like 3 shots. Oh, I got my silver arrow back. Oi! Dude, why is the eyeball here? I'm 100% serious. I did not know there was a portal gun in this game. I was gonna wait for you to ask how to get it, and I would say press 7. Okay, I want to get this. If I... Okay, once that thing goes past, we'll get that ladder. Dog, I gotta end soon. What the hell? I did not know going into this encounter would put me into an area that I like can't save from. This gang, this does not look good. Actually, I think we're fine. Life's good. Life is so good. He's right behind me, isn't he? Well, hey, it saves when you die. True. Dude, why are you standing there? Leave me alone. Shh, don't tell him that. I mean, I knew that. Also, we just got like a major checkpoint, so we're kind of chilling. If we follow behind him... Does he come back down here? Just fight him at this point? I kind of want to try just to see if they are like beatable, but I feel like they just spot you once and then you're like cooked. I mean, that's just kind of bogus, but whatever. Do I lose my money? Did I even have money? Not really. Like, if I don't collect that, I'm not, like, distraught, I guess, huh? Wait, I'm going the wrong way? Oh, fuck. This sucks, because now I just have to wait. That sucks so much. Do you guys want to know the name of an account that just liked my post on TikTok? What? Their TikTok name is Egypt Dick Sucker. He's the original owner of the card. He's back for revenge. Is he gonna go up the staircase? Oh my god, he did. Oh my god, he did. Can I go here? Does he know I'm here? I don't think he knows I'm here. Wombo combo. Are you fucking kidding me? No way he knows. Welcome in, No 2. Oh my god. I just lost like $400. 400 bucks. Okay. I think we're gonna end here, sadly. Welcome in, No 2. Sorry. But we're pretty close to the end of stream. I don't want you guys to get hit with ads. It is 9:30. It's past 9:30. So I think we're going to end here for tonight. Klondike, are you still here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I don't think we'll raid anybody right now. Before you go, what's up? I am? Okay, we can raid that one person. No. Okay. Yeah, do we want to raid that person then, Klondike? What was their name again? Ink something? Wait, we could just raid this person who's playing Nine Souls. I think actually it would be a spoiler. I'd say so, Inkstar. Let me just see what they have for like viewers. 61. Okay, no, get real. Let's go. It's not large. That's pretty large compared to me. Let's go raid this person. They also have 9 viewers right now. So let's go raid this person. It's a bit of spoilers for the game for me, but I think that'll be okay. So anybody who's wanting to join in on the raid, make sure you're ready up there. We'll go raid this person. Hopefully make their night a little bit. But thank you so much to everybody who's here and joined. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next stream. We're going to be streaming on Monday next week at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard. My time right now is 9:30, so you do the math. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. For everybody who came, if you feel like it, feel free to join and follow up on the Twitch and join the Discord. But otherwise, let's get this raid going. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good rest of the night, everybody. Bye-bye.